not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James?
Jay-Z's going to jail. He got poked up yesterday right before this came out. Jay-Z, Megan, Tory's first lawyer, going to super jail. They tried to assassinate him before this.
Well, so allegedly it seems like Kelsey actually was the one who popped Megan Thee Stallion in her foot. Don't scroll, you heard me correctly. So Kelsey's old bodyguard finally came forward and stated that during a phone call conversation, Kelsey admitted that she was the one who popped Megan. That Tory Lanez never touched the firearm. In fact, he tried to stop her from continuing to bang at Megan. You guys remember, the original witness had stated at first that he seen those two women fighting down the street. Then the guys broke it up. One of the women went to the car, and that's when shots were getting fired from the car. Kelsey banged the firearm 3 times at Meg. When the firearm fell to the floor, it went off twice by itself. Also, if you guys remember, when they were testing for DNA on the firearm, there was DNA on the firearm. They could not figure out who it was because it wasn't Tory's. Well, they never tested Kelsey for DNA, and she has immunity. So there's that. Tory Lanez lawyers came out and stated that the guy said the only reason he came out about this was because he wasn't on the NDA, and it was weighing on his conscience. Probably because he's seen Tory Lanez get 14 times, you feel me? Which is crazy. Well, they're still Megan Thee Stallion fans defending Megan, saying that, hey, this is Tory Lanez's fault. He should have snitched on Kelsey. He shouldn't have stayed quiet. While others are saying that they want Megan to do the same amount of time that Tory did for lying on him. Regardless, what do you guys think about this? I'm just reporting what I'm reading.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, y'all. We got to get into it. Everybody is tripping out on TikTok with this new evidence that the lawyers is bringing out to the forefront. So we're going to get into it. Y'all, yeah, this is crazy. Y'all definitely going to have to tell me if y'all believe this or not. And the Diddy case is going on, and this is what we're talking about right now. So it got to be something going on, and I want to see what it's all about. Let's get into it.
I wish he won't toss your ass to jail, Megan Thee Stallion. So you telling me that she lied on this man and he been locked up this whole time since the whole NFT shit was blowing up? That's crazy. You need to put her ass in jail. Cancel that bitch. No one ever go to her concerts, bro. And if you a grimy, slimy, dimey, chibi ass female that still likes her music, you rock with that party? Man, bro. Evil world. Wish you won't talk to fucking jail, bitch.
If they go back to court and confirm that Kelsey shot Meg and Tory didn't, Meg, you're cooked. She better get in the studio right now and record her last and final album. 'Cause girl, what? But I always said since the beginning that I believe that Meg didn't know who shot her and that her back was turned, so she didn't see who had the gun. And I think maybe when she turned around, Tory did have it, but now it's confirmed that he had it because he took it from Kelsey. Or Kelsey and everybody else was like, oh, Tory shot you, Tory shot you, Tory shot you. And everybody just ran with that. Right? Of course, it just makes more sense that he would do it, not her best friend. Ooh, it's been a week, child. P. Diddy, DDG, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. Wow. I mean, I hate to see an innocent man in jail. If Tory didn't do it, then release him. If they go back to court and they, whatever, then I don't know why the bodyguard didn't just come out and say that months ago, but okay.
No DNA, no fingerprints, missing bullet fragments. Despite those concerns, rapper Tory Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, was convicted in connection to the 2020 shooting of fellow artist Megan Thee Stallion in the Hollywood Hills, which left her with injuries to her feet. Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years, a full decade behind bars. To this day, Mr. Peterson, Tory Lanez, maintains his innocence, insisting he never fired the gun. Now, new evidence and claims are surfacing, including from a witness whose account contradicts key parts of Megan Thee Stallion's version of events that night.
So, yo, they're saying that Tory Lanez team notified Megan Thee Stallion camp to let them know that Tory Lanez have some new information and he wanted to get pardoned, right? They said when he notified him, they said a few days later, this incident happened with Tory, with him getting shanked at the jailhouse. Y'all, they were trying to take him out. I don't care what nobody say. The boy is like a cat with 9 lives. They was trying to take him out because they found out that he have some new information and he was about to go forward with his new information. And all of a sudden, what a coincidence, this boy gets shanked in the jailhouse, gets sent to the emergency room in a helicopter, and now the bodyguard comes out all of a sudden and say it was Kelsey who pew the gun. Y'all gotta make this stuff make sense. I knew it was something. They had new information for him to be pardoned on his case, and when they heard that, a few days later, the boy was shanked in a jailhouse. That's dirty work. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm only on here to bring educational purpose. Bye, y'all.
So now that Kelsey's bodyguard is finally telling his side of the story, now you guys want to say you don't believe it? That's suspicious. Like, every time it's something that's not going along with what Megan said, y'all don't want to believe it. But y'all want to believe that it happened the way she said it happened when it don't add up. Because all the evidence don't add up to what she said. There's no way you could somebody without gunpowder being on your hands, okay? So therefore, if why wasn't there no powder on his hands? Like, that's the part that's never gonna sit right with me. It's never gonna sit right with me. And they lied for each other about them fighting. They fought. They did fight. And it was other people who saw them fighting. So how, at the end of the day, are people gonna say that it didn't happen the way that he's saying it happened? And it don't add up. The evidence in the case never did add up, and it was very convenient that the fourth person involved and who was there that night, eyewitness, was never subpoenaed to come to court and was never brought to stand.
Tory Lanez legal team just accused Meg Thee Stallion and Roc Nation of conspiring against Tory Lanez. His legal team was alluding to the fact that him getting stabbed 14 times could have been a possible hit made by Roc Nation to get rid of Tory Lanez. You don't have to believe me, but just take a look at what his legal team is saying.
After over 2 years in prison without incident, Tory was stabbed 14 times just days after a major national news outlet reached out to Megan Pete's team, Kelsey Harris, and former DA George Gascon about a story on new evidence in this case. You don't have to believe in conspiracies to see the pattern. When evidence was about to come to light, Tory was nearly killed. So let's stop pretending this is complicated. Let's stop treating this like some cultural war flashpoint.
Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think that this was a hit and that Roc Nation has been conspiring against Tory Lanez since the beginning? Or did he actually do it? In my opinion, I think Roc Nation is guilty as F, if you ask me.
I apologize for the delay, but it has been a very long day here in Los Angeles. And we have been working very hard in light of the horrific incident that has happened to Tory Lanez, where he was stabbed 14 times in prison here in California. It is just a terrible situation. But in light of that, we have announced this afternoon that tomorrow we will be holding a national press conference here in LA at a location that has been sent to the press. And we expect a very great turnout. During this press conference, Tory's attorneys will lay out the new, pretty large evidence that proves Tory Lanez's innocence. And Gianna Caldwell from Fox News, myself, as Tory's father, tomorrow all of us will speak on important information regarding what the attorneys have laid out and how everybody needs to get involved and what needs to happen for Tory to be released from prison immediately. pardoned, and home to his son and his family. What has happened and what has been done to Tory, he truly is the victim in this. Tomorrow we're going to prove that. And so I hope everybody tunes in. You'll be able to see it on social media, but also in the press. And we will show you ways for you to act and to get Tory out of prison. That's really what this is about. He must go home.
Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all, Tory Lanez is protected. And didn't I tell y'all the truth was going to come to light? Did I not tell y'all? Y'all ain't got to listen. So apparently they just had a press conference where the bodyguard who was there that night said that Tory Lanez did not discharge that firearm. No, you ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to listen to nothing I said. I told y'all I did not trust Meg Thee Stallion, big face, long train foot ass. I did not trust her. I told y'all. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. Listen to this.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
See, I done told you I never trusted Meg Thee Stallion, big face, choppy teeth ass, with her thick ass neck. Never trusted her. Now this man that sat in jail, now he done got stabbed. He would have not gotten stabbed had he not been in jail for some shit he did not do. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm telling you, she's always gave mean girl to me, and I never liked that shit. The shit just never sat right with me, because if you could sit up there and lie on Gayle King show and say a lie about your sexual interaction with Tory, what else, bitch, was you gonna lie about? And apparently you lied about everything.
And that's the latest little twist in the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion saga. Look, the new evidence definitely have people talking, but the question is, does it really change anything for you? Are we seeing the full picture now, or is this just adding more confusion to the already messy situation? I really want to hear what y'all think. Do y'all think, or do y'all believe Tory Lanez's side now? Do you stand with Megan still? Are y'all still a stallion? Or do you think the truth is somewhere in the middle? Drop a comment and let me know. We're going to discuss this, because I know some stuff. Like, it got to be something going on. It has to be something going on in the world, because this is crazy. But yeah, him getting, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, him getting hurt in there that many times, if you catch my drift, is insane. And something definitely needs to be done about that. I don't even see how it's okay for people to get hurt in jail. Like, I know how it can happen, but I don't see how it's okay and how it's a constant thing that people always get unalived or hurt or injured in jail. It makes no sense to me. But let me know what y'all think, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.